Day has passed like a hurricane to my heart, till it far away. See the lights on the other side. I'm going to get there and hope we will meet there.
The dream is to make enough money to retire here one day. Keeping that dream alive, grinding. Check this out, guys. On the way down to the beach.
See the lights on the other side. I'm going to get there and hope we will meet there.
This is one of the most popular spots in Bali for surfing. So little waifu, bluefin. Good morning, guys. Quick check-in. Today marks 11 weeks out from the IFBB World Titles in Hungary. Just giving you a bit of an update. So obviously it's quite early in the morning. It's the 29th of August. Just want to show you guys what we look like first thing in the morning. We've just done 5 low days and we're going to do 2 high days for the next 2 days and then another 5 low days. So currently on about 200 carbs, 200 protein and 40 fat, and we'll increase that to anywhere between 350 and 400 carbs today and keep protein at 200 and fat around 55. So yeah, like I said, no pump, looking a little bit drier, which is good, but we'll just keep soldiering on. still got a bit to go, so Operation No Fat is in full swing, 11 weeks out, and we'll just keep plodding along. See you guys at the next check-in.
Alright guys, so just checked into our last hotel, trying to leave home. Definitely going to miss this place, going to miss the hot weather, but I'll show you guys our new place of stay. So this is what we are going to call home for the next 4 nights. I'll show you guys the gym.
Falling like I'm wasted, my heart grows heavy. Don't taste me rushing and keep your words naked. You got me blushing.
Show you guys what I've been carrying around with me daily. 5 litres of water, so quite a big bottle, but I'm trying to hit about 7 litres. Yeah, keep hydrated, especially when you train, so very important. But let's check out the lighting.
Hey, what's good guys? Just wanted to bring you a little bit of a short video just to have a chat to you guys about our holiday. We're here, it's our last day. We're at our local coffee shop. So Revolver, if you're ever here, come past and make a good coffee, very friendly people. But I just wanted to take some time out to talk to you guys about flexible dieting. Not too sure if I filled you guys in on how I got into it. And just my experience about being away on holidays and still being able to enjoy time with my partner and live not so restricted. So don't get me wrong, I have been making the smartest choices as I can, and obviously over-guesstimating just to compensate. But like I said, the flexibility is there in terms of, you know, having a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Eating every day out.
And eating out every day. So coffee, usually a no-no with milk. So like I said, we enjoy a couple of coffees a day with coffee. So just to fill you guys in where we're at, you know, I'll just touch up on how I got into flexible dieting and the curiosity that that got me there. I had done a comp prep in Bali. We come here, let me just rewind it. We come to Bali a couple of times a year because it's one of our favourite places to get away, get some sun. So the first time we came back to Bali, I was prepping for my first men's physique show. I just finished bodybuilding 6 months ago and decided to compete in men's physique and decided to get myself a coach. I did a little bit of research and came across a guy. I won't do any no name drops, but I came across a guy in the States who I thought knew what he was talking about. You know, he advertised that he got the most amount of pro cards, certain amount of natty pro cards. So I thought, well, we'll give this guy a go. So anyway, 10 weeks out, we started our cut, and basically all he had me on was fish, greens, 3 carb meals 1 week, and then 3 fat meals the next week, and that just rotated all the way through. So very generic, nothing customized about it. So basically, you know, my whole holiday was very miserable. We had to go find places that just had this certain fish. It was only 3: tilapia, flounder, and cod. They were the only 3 fish that I was allowed to eat. And you know, I found a place and I had to go back to that same place 4 or 5 times a day. And believe you me, I hate fish. I can eat tuna, I can eat raw sashimi, but when it comes to cooked fish, I definitely dislike it. But I did what I had to do to get through. Not just from that, you know, very generic diet. I had to do 2 interval sessions a day, which was very taxing. I wasn't getting any sleep. It puts a lot of strain on our relationship. But like I said, I got it done and I got there, but it was definitely something I never want to experience again. And I started thinking to myself, there has to be a better way. Now, a good friend of mine by the name of Nick Bracken, you know, we were in Melbourne for a fitness expo, and he was a week and a half out, and he was eating, we went to buffet breakfast, and I saw him eating pancakes, and he was eating cereal, and I was like, what are you doing? That's not allowed. And he filled me in on this thing called flexible dieting. So obviously I got very curious. I started doing a little bit of research. I did my first prep with flexible dieting, got a coach, and you know, I haven't looked back since, and I'll never look back. You know, like I said, this probably saved my career as a competitive bodybuilder, men's physique competitor. And now, you know, I preach it because I believe it, and the proof's in the pudding. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you've seen some of my photos. It is possible, and you know, people are out there saying that it's not possible to get into contest prep. Flexible dieting is okay during, you know, off season, but that's completely wrong. I've come in absolutely shredded glutes, shredded triceps on a flexible diet. And like I said to you guys, I do make smarter choices. Why? Because I believe about health on the inside, but I also believe that more value for money, you know. You get more bang for your buck in terms of whole meal foods, vitamins, minerals, stuff like that. But you know, mindset, knowing that I can have a piece of cake or I can have a coffee, you know, goes a long way in terms of not wanting to cheat. You know, having a birthday party for your partner, for your loved ones, for your nephews, and being able to enjoy a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and still know that you're still on track. You know, it's all mental. Dieting is very mental, and knowing that, like I said, you know, I looked at foods, being on a fish diet, I looked at foods that I would never even consider, and I looked at them and I craved them so bad because I wanted a different taste of something, you know. The feeling of being hungry but not wanting to eat because you really dislike what you're eating is a feeling that I don't suggest anybody experiences for 8, 9, 10 weeks at a time, you know what I mean? So in saying that, you know, just wanted to fill you guys in. Like I said, we're here, we're having a latte, we enjoyed our stay, we still were able to have some buffet breakfast, all in moderation, and you know, like I said, I'll never look back on certain methods. So I'll check in with you guys again, and thank you for following. Back to the grind, back to reality, back to 5 a.m. wake up. So I'm not looking forward to that, but we will be back.
It's home time, guys. We'll be back. I've got my minion pillow and back on the grind.
Get